right, day 5. So finally getting caught up. No promises that I'll stay caught up, but we're getting caught up tonight. So I've already started my attack box and I have started the VM. So we're going to need both of those. See, both of them are started. Go ahead and check that one off. Then we're going to go to the next one. And I've already, since I booted this up, I have my credentials. So if you scroll down here, you'll see the credentials. And I was just about to put in I was about to put in the username. And of course, that's not working. IELS. And I am going to copy this and paste this in because I don't want to go through the bother of trying to do that any other way. For whatever reason, I have to use this, but usually I don't. So I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so we've got the page that looks like this. So let's go down and take a peek at the questions and see how many we can do without playing with this too much. Okay, what does IDOR stand for? Okay, that's pretty easy because it's right here, right? So the answer is in here. So we're just going to copy out insecure direct object references. Try that. Yep. What type of privilege escalation are most IDOR cases? So that's in this content as well. So we're going to scroll up. Let's see. IDOR usually a form of horizontal privilege escalation. So we're going to copy that out and put it down in here. All right, looks like we're actually going to have to do some work here, right? So exploiting the IDOR found in view accounts parameter. So there's a parameter called view accounts. What is the user ID of the parent that has 10 children? Okay, so there's only a couple of kids here. So this is not the right parent? I don't know how this works. So, sure. I see all these vouchers here and gifts. I don't know how to work this. So there's somebody with 10 children. So this is the advanced settings, or the web developer tools it's sometimes called. So if we go into, is it settings? No, it's more tools, and then you get web developer tools. You'll get something that looks like this. And then we can click on network like they have selected here. And then as we click on stuff, we should see different things pop up. So they got images selected, or maybe they have headers selected. Now they have all selected. So we're on network and all, and then I guess they started clicking on stuff. So we'll click on Bilbo, and let's see the parent information. Okay, so this is parent ID 10. I don't know how many kids they have, but this is parent ID 10. And then we can click on the CSS for this. So you don't see that. Huh. So it does have some headers over here that it's doing and getting, but I don't think that's what we're looking for specifically. That's interesting. So this is parent ID 10, child number 2. Okay, so it says the MG equals the base 64 version of the number 2. So you could still perform IDOR using this request, but we won't have to use base 64 and encode the number. So here's this is talking about this one. And we've got get child base 64, B64. Huh. It may look like a string change upon a type of hash. Okay, so that's that one. What's Johnny over here then? That's MW, not MG. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get mine to look like that. That's kind of weird. All headers network. Network, all headers. I see the get. Is the get open? No, it's not. Okay, well, it may look like random upon further identification. See, it's providing hashes here. There's the hash, MD5, whatever. But they're clicked on something else down here. View account info for user ID 10. I do see that. But he's on the get for the MG. Okay, so I see that. I don't see anything after the MG. The get, okay. Just make this bigger. Okay. Base 64 version of the number 2. You should still perform IDOR using this request, but you'd have to base 64 the number first. So if you wanted to find the number like a different number, you'd have to put that number into a tool like this, I guess. And then you'd have to find the parent that has 10 children. So this person doesn't have 10 Niels tester. So we're on Niels tester. I wonder if we could get to somebody else. How do we get to somebody else? Let's see. Using the task example, change the ID value from your token and refresh the page. Change the ID and the token. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. You gotta plug it in somewhere, but I'm not sure where to plug it in. So here's this. I don't see where the UUID is. See, it's got this UUID to decode. I don't see that. Maybe I'm missing it. Well, that just wiped out where I was. That's not cool. Prefer if the link's open in a different window. So exploding IDOR found in view accounts. We're in view account, user equals user ID 10. So how do I pass something that's not 10? How do I do something else? And edit and resend. So instead of 10, let's try 11. So now what do we get? I don't know, because it didn't refresh the page. So what if we refresh the page? Do we get 11 now? Looks like the same thing. I got a new request. Lost all the stuff I used to have over there. Oh, I got all this extra stuff here. Let's see. This is view account equals 10. I say 11. And I send that. Okay, so now it says 11 down here. But how do I see if that's the other information I need? I thought I could just refresh, but I'm not seeing any different data than before. There's still Niles, and it still looks like it's the same kids. And it's 10 again. So I'm not sure how to change the response here so that it stays 11. All right, when in doubt, watch the video.
Hey everyone, welcome to day. And you can do it as on the main page, right? Yes. We are actively using the same account.
Okay.
It says view account info. Oh yes. And now if we go into this right side and click on the response tab. Oh yeah, we can see a lot of information about Niels. So Niels username, email, first and last name, ID number, address. You remember the storyline? You remember the storyline? Let's go back.
This 11
Let's
has
go
no
back.
children.
Remember this?
Okay, so let's go back and say 1. No parent found. There is no parent 1. Maybe all the parents are double digits. Okay, let's try 12. You see what's changing over here now? Parent 13. Don't hit enter. Hit send. Okay, we got the Easter Bunny in Fairyland. Let's try 14. So this person has some children. They only have 2 children. We're looking for somebody with 10 children. Oh, wow, look at this. So we got 9 kids plus a 0. That person has 10. So now that we know to look in a response window, which it told us right here, and I just didn't read enough. Let's see, using view accounts parameter, what is the user ID of the parent with 10 children? So the user ID is probably going to be 15. There we go. So these are extras. I'm not going to do the extras. You should dig in if you have time. And we'll see you for tomorrow.